And now for a spot at the spot appointed. But although you might not believe it, we're not so much interested in the spot as the sign. And signs are in great variety. Take the Coach and Four of the Tally-Ho, for instance. It's not so old as some, but it does recall the rip-roaring days of the 18th century. In London alone, there are 35 inns named Coach and Horses. But the pack horse is much less frequent. The George sign is one of the most ancient, though you see the Georgian dragon more often than the powdered wig of one of the Royal Georges. Another inn sign that will never get the bird is the Cock. Pepys mentions half a dozen taverns so named. Plain Magpie or Magpie and Stump was popular because the bird was of good omen. The Bald Faced Stag is 300 years old. Maybe that's why it's bald. The Hampshire Hog goes back 200 years, when mine host's neighbour was a butcher, a sort of neighbourly compliment. The Spotted Dog commemorates the time when the first inn of that name had joined a rifle range. The Dalmatian was the sporting dog of the period. The Running Footman has the distinction of being a sign on its own. It revives memories of the old-time custom of keeping liveried footmen to run before carriages to pay the tolls. The Prospect of Whitby is, of course, the famous old smuggling haunt at Wapping on the Thames. Now the smugglers have gone, it's a favourite resort of artists and other thirsty souls.